Hey guys, doing a quick video for you guys of the OAGT wheels, old Kragers, on a 2013 Mustang for the snow. So just thinking of doing some plastic dip on it. Just gonna cover my center cap, has a regular Ford emblem on it, and sort of gonna do the old style, just 5-spoke, and then leave the polished areas untouched. I'll do a quick video of it and then show you some prep afterwards, pictures and everything. Alright guys, here's the setup already. As you can see, I didn't cover every single crevice, every single thing. I just covered the most important parts, the disc, brake calipers, a few areas here and there, because I'm just planning on using an X-Acto knife and just cutting around the main edges. As long as you spray them on thickly, you guys shouldn't have to worry about anything. You can just use an X-Acto knife and peel off the rest if you want to make sure. The best thing to use are on curves. I use painter's tape. Most people advise to use electrical tape. It's easier to go around curves and everything. I would highly recommend that as well for first timers. As for you, it's up to your preferences. I'm pretty good with an X-Acto knife, so that's the way I like to go with it. Makes easier cut around some of these harder to get curves and everything down there. Totally up to you, totally up to your preferences. Alright guys, hey guys, alright, so got a few coats on this already. You're gonna be able to tell in a few areas we have a little bit of runoffs. In some areas it is a bit cold out here, so best bet is for you guys in warm weathers, you guys shouldn't have a problem, but for those guys like us in cold climates, we either need like a warm garage or something like that. I use a heat gun. For most areas I can fix some of those drips actually with the heat gun, but for most of you guys it shouldn't be a problem. You can see already how this sort of drying up. It gets a little bit glossy when it's cold, but it dries flat black unless you use a glossifier. If you want that shiny look, I'm going for the flat black, so when it dries it should be nice and even. Hey guys, alright, so I'm starting the peeling process here just as a test area. I'm not gonna jump into any of the other wheels, it's too cold right now, but I just wanted to show you guys my technique with the X-Acto knife. So here's my knife, pretty sharp. I change the blades every other time to make sure that I get the right cut. So as you can see, this is not with the electric tape, this is actually cut. So like I said, I cut a pretty fine line right around the tip. So let's see if I can get a clean peel out of this one. I'm not 100% sure because it is cold, so it hasn't dried up fairly enough. So but as you can see how well it peels exactly around the area where I've decided to cut around. Like I said, don't cut too deep. You guys will end up cutting into your paint. But as you can see how easy it is to just peel it around the areas that you've decided to cut around. Very easy, very technique. Don't apply too much pressure. Remember, this is not that thick. Even around the areas that you sort of overspray it on, that's the cool thing about plastic tape, right? What I tend to use is I tend to put a little bit of wax on the wheels or any surface that I'm gonna do, and just make sure that I get a clean surface afterwards. Even the back of the wheels, you can easily see how easy it is. That's sort of my technique. I apply a little bit of wax or a little bit of oil, whatever you guys want to use. So there you go. For those of you guys who needed a little bit of a tip on these wheels or any other wheels or any other project that you might have around, just check back with me. I'll be posting up some other videos. Here you go. You got a little bit of overspray in some areas. Nothing too big, nothing you can't wipe off if you follow the instructions. Just make sure to be very careful on some of the brake parts and brake discs. You don't want to overspray it into those areas. Anything else, just give me a shout and I'll make sure to include any answers to your questions or anything like that. Any other parts you guys want me to do or try out, feel free to message me.